Have you ever wondered what it'd feel like to walk through the pages of a history book? To stand where kings once ruled, where empires were born, and where the very foundations of our modern world were laid. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey to a land often called the Cradle of Civilization. We're heading to modern-day Iraq to uncover the breathtaking ruins and timeless stories of its ancient cities and lost empires. Imagine a vast, sun-drenched landscape where the dust of millennia settles on the remains of once mighty civilizations. This is Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. It's here that humanity took some of its first giant leaps forward, inventing writing, developing agriculture, and building the world's first cities. And among these cities, one name echoes through history with legendary power: Babylon. For centuries, Babylon wasn't just a city. It was the center of the world. Picture this. Approaching from the desert, you would first see its colossal walls, so thick and high they were said to be one of the wonders of the ancient world. Passing through the magnificent Ishtar Gate, a stunning structure adorned with deep blue glazed bricks and reliefs of dragons and bulls, you'd enter a bustling metropolis. The air would be filled with the sounds of merchants from distant lands, the chanting of priests, and the orders of royal guards. At its heart stood the legendary ziggurat, a massive stepped pyramid reaching for the heavens, which some believe inspired the biblical story of the Tower of Babel. Babylon was a symbol of human ambition, a testament to what we could achieve when we dreamed big. It was a beacon of art, science, and culture. But Babylon was more than just grand buildings. It was a city of order and justice. It was here that one of the most important legal documents in human history was created: the Code of Hammurabi. Imagine a towering black stone, steely, meticulously carved with nearly 300 laws. This wasn't just a list of rules, okay? It was a sophisticated legal system covering everything from business contracts and family law to property rights and criminal justice. The principle of an eye for an eye is famously from this code, but it was much more nuanced than that. It established the idea that justice should be standardized and that everyone, from the king to the commoner, was subject to the law. This was a revolutionary concept that laid the groundwork for legal systems we still use today. The Code of Hammurabi shows us that ancient Babylon was not just a powerful empire, but also a society striving for fairness and order. Now, let's journey north into the heartland of another formidable empire, Assyria. The Assyrians were known for their military might and their unyielding power. Their capitals were not just cities. They were fortresses designed to project strength and intimidate rivals. Let's explore Nineveh, a city so vast that the Bible described it as a 3-day journey to cross. As the capital of the Neo-Assyrian Empire under kings like Sennacherib and Ashur-banipal, Nineveh was a marvel of engineering and art. Its palaces were decorated with incredible stone reliefs, vivid carvings that tell stories of epic battles, royal lion hunts, and elaborate ceremonies. These weren't just decorations. They were propaganda designed to showcase the absolute power of the Assyrian king. Imagine walking through the gates of Nineveh, flanked by enormous stone guardians known as Lamassu. These are mythical creatures with the body of a bull or lion, the wings of an eagle, and the head of a human. They were more than just statues. They were powerful symbols of protection and divine authority, warding off evil and impressing all who entered. Inside, you'd find one of the world's first great libraries, founded by King Ashurbanipal. He was a ruthless warrior, but also a passionate scholar who gathered tens of thousands of clay tablets from across Mesopotamia. These tablets contained everything from epic poems like the Epic of Gilgamesh to scientific texts, medical manuals, and royal correspondence. Thanks to this library, we have an unparalleled window into the minds and lives of these ancient people. Not far from Nineveh lies another great Assyrian capital, Nimrud, anciently known as Kalhu. Excavations here have unearthed some of the most spectacular treasures of the ancient world. Imagine archaeologists carefully brushing away the sand to reveal exquisite ivory carvings, detailed furniture, and gleaming gold jewelry that had been hidden in palace storerooms and royal tombs for over 2,500 years. These finds show us the immense wealth and artistic skill of the Assyrian court. The reliefs at Nimrud, much like those at Nineveh, depict scenes of war and conquest, reinforcing the image of Assyria as an unstoppable military machine that controlled a vast empire stretching from Egypt to Persia. But what happened to these mighty empires? Like all great powers in history, they eventually fell. Babylon was conquered by the Persians, then by Alexander the Great, and slowly faded into ruin. Its sun-baked bricks crumbling back into the earth. The Assyrian Empire collapsed under the weight of internal rebellions and external invasions, its magnificent cities sacked and abandoned. For centuries, these once great metropolises were little more than mounds in the desert, their names surviving only in ancient texts and legends. It wasn't until the 19th century that archaeologists began to rediscover them, unearthing their palaces, temples, and treasures, and piecing together their lost stories. Today, these ancient sites face new challenges. Decades of conflict and instability have taken a heavy toll, and the preservation of this shared human heritage is a constant struggle. But the spirit of these places endures. Even in their ruined state, the cities of Babylon, Nineveh, and Nimrud are profoundly moving. Standing among these silent stones, you can feel the echoes of the past. You can almost hear the rumble of chariot wheels, the whispers of scribes, and the pronouncements of kings. They tell a timeless story of ambition, innovation, power, and the inevitable cycle of rise and fall. They remind us that empires can vanish and cities can turn to dust, but the ideas and stories they leave behind can last forever. The legacy of ancient Iraq is all around us. The 24-hour day, the 60-minute hour, our systems of law, our earliest literature, so many fundamental aspects of our world have roots in this ancient soil. By exploring these lost empires, we are not just looking at the past. We are understanding the very origins of our own civilization. These ruins are more than just archaeological sites. They are a vital part of our collective human story. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Iraq's ancient wonders. It's a land of incredible history and profound stories that deserve to be told and remembered. If you enjoyed this exploration, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments which ancient city fascinates you the most. Until next time, keep exploring.